Welcome to Go Ask Your Mom podcast. I'm your host, Sab The Shredda. Let's go. I'm way beyond grateful. My faith is above. Husband turned father, blessed with a son, been an actor, a rapper, an artist, and beyond. Welcome to my podcast, Go Ask Your Mom. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and coming to the page of my video podcast. This is Go Ask Your Mom podcast. And my full name is Sabino Garza II. My dad wanted to be bougie. He didn't want to call me Junior. He wanted to call me second because I stay regal. So basically, this podcast is where I do what I want, bring who I want, and all through a dad's perspective, right? So I'm a father, I'm a husband. I've done a lot of different things in my life. And you might be asking yourself, what does this person have or has done for me to give him the time of day? To be honest, nothing you need to concern yourself about. But if you're still here and you want to know who I am, I've done a lot of different things in my life. Some of it, I've already said. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I used to practice Wing Chun martial arts. If you don't know what that is, no, it's not the song, but it is the first discipline Bruce Lee learned, which is Wing Chun. A lot of people have seen the Ip Man movie. Like, Ip Man I really like it. It's top tier for me. It's a movie that I like. And that's kind of what made me want to do, outside of Bruce Lee, that movie is the one that made me want to do martial arts as far as like Wing Chun and going into that discipline. And so it's low impact too. For my, big body and fat ass, it's just a lot better for me to, do some Wing Chun. You know what I'm talking about? It's okay. You know what I mean? But some of the things that I've done is I used to be a rapper. I have gone throughout the United States touring with Street Made Music Group. So that was my indie label that I was a part of, and some really great memories. Once you're street made, you're always street made. And so shout out to my people around Texas, mostly based in San Antonio and Eagle Pass, Texas. So shout out to all of them. They're still making great music, so go check them out. I will probably have them on my podcast throughout this journey so you can see where I came from and you can kind of hear and listen to some of the things that I've done. Hence the intro. The intro is pretty badass. I know you liked it. And if you don't, whatever. I don't like you either. So I'm a part-time actor. Maybe you've seen me, maybe you haven't. But really, I always wanted to be an actor since I was a little kid. Like, since I was like a little kid, my favorite actor has been and will always be Jim Carrey. I love him as an actor, and I really honestly wanted to be him. When I got that like haircut, kind of like Dumb and Dumber, like, I do like Ace Ventura stuff. I do Dumb and Dumber stuff. I make those faces, and then I try to be a comedian, all that stuff. I made people laugh, and that was something that I really wanted to do. But in all honesty, when I was growing up, I never really saw anybody like me on the screen. And so because of that, I never thought that was even a possibility for me to become an actor. I thought it was for the rich. I thought it was for other people outside of me and my demographic. I thought I had to move to LA. So I was just like, nah, it's not for me. And that's okay. I get it. It's for the elite. So I ended up just going and living my life. I had a family. I got a degree. I started working. And around the age of 35, I said, you know what? I'm going to try to do something for me. I want you to understand something. Like, as a musician or an artist, like an artist has their canvas and they utilize that to, express themselves, right? A musician, a rapper, a singer, they have, their actual talent to be able to express themselves, just like I used to express myself in my music. But one of the biggest things that I loved when I was rapping was actually performing on stage. And so, really, that was my first glimpse and taste of that type of environment. So at 35, I said, hey, I wanted to try to do something for myself, right? Give me an outlet. And so I wanted to do short form content. I wanted to do skits. I wanted to do something small where it wasn't too time consuming, but at the same time, I was still having fun with it. So I ended up doing a TikTok account. And through TikTok is actually the way that I got my first opportunity to be in my first commercial. And that was in the Little Caesars and the Batman commercial. So if you went to go see the Batman movie, I my commercial that I came out on was aired right before the movie. So that was kind of my first taste of not only acting, but also the silver screen. So hopefully in the future, maybe I can do this full time. Maybe I can, be an actor full time. But for the meanwhile, I do have to go part time due to scheduling and all that stuff. So I want to make sure that that's still part of my life and still part of something that I do. So there's a lot of cool different projects that I'm coming out in, and I hope that you can check them out. Obviously, I will be talking about them as they come out, but definitely go and check those out. You can search me and you'll find my TikTok account, personal TikTok account. And then also, I'm a manager for a big retail company, a wonderful big retail company. And so I've done a lot of different things to get to where I am now. And I'm only going to continue to climb because I have that passion and continue to be a leader, continue to be a manager, because I only want to see others do their best and be the best versions of themselves. Trust me, it is an extremely fulfilling job when you actually care about the people that you work with. Do everything that you do, no matter what you do everything that you do with passion and love, and you'll see that you will have a wonderful time no matter what you do. Trust me. All right. So for this podcast, I really want to bring positivity, inspiration, and really, honestly, my perspective as a father, as a husband, as an actor, as a rapper, as, I used to do graffiti art back then. Like, from my perspective, I want to be able to bring like guests and people that just inspire you to do more, and anything that I can say, that I can do, that I can, talk about my life and my struggle and the things that I've done. And it helps you get through your life and maybe gives you an opportunity to look where, you can turn right or where you can turn left and become a better version of yourself. I hope this does that for you. Right. And so, really, honestly, I do want to say thank you for taking this journey with me. And if this is the only video you see of me and you decide not to go on this journey with me, you know what? It's all good, right? Thank you for the view anyway. Because it's really honestly about views, right? It's watch hours. I'm trying to get to that next level for YouTube, but it is what it is. But really, for those who are staying on, I want to say thank you. And I hope that you enjoy every episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So just like any other YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the Go Ask Your Mom podcast crew. And so if you can, leave a comment. If you can't, it's all good. Your viewership is good enough for me. If you know where that's from, then you know. But maybe on the next episode, I might tell you where that's from. But That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for being with me. Hey, yo, DK. That's my brother, my audio engineer. Cue the intro one more time for these haters. Let's go!
I'm way beyond grateful, my faith is above. Husband turned father, blessed with a son. Been an actor, a rapper, an artist and beyond. Welcome to my podcast, Go Ask Your Mom.